Hello everyone. In this video, I will explain you about importance of utilization of various simulation models in development and implementation of IT policy for a global business economy. In today's environment, most of the business entities have started using IT or information technology for various purposes. Considering the current scenario that the complexity of utilization already has become very high because organizations are using information technology for very small to complex purposes. As usage of information technology increased, definitely the complexity associated with development and implementation of most appropriate IT governance policy will become complex. To reduce complexity or to simplify the issue, it is very crucial for the IT people who are engaged with development of IT governance policies to use different types of simulation models. Simulation models are a simple procedures that we follow to assess actual situation that might rise when we implement IT governance policy in real time. As it is very difficult for the people to read what really happens when it is really applied in the market, they usually create these simulation models and try to understand what might happen when the policies are implemented for the organization, and they try to analyze the results and they make appropriate decisions by analyzing those results. So maybe it might be very difficult for you to understand what I'm telling you. So before I go into the topic, I will try to show some examples of what is IT governance and how it is implemented in real time. This is a simple diagram that details about how a policy structure is created and how it is implemented for an organization. It is observed that the policy framework is defined or developed by the top level management of the organization, which are having very good experience with respect to the IT technology. The IT policy framework discusses about governance processes, common terms, common processes, and monitoring related aspects. Some of the important elements related to the policy, which includes IT security and usage policies, data policies, blah blah blah, different types of policies, which are to be followed by the people who are using the information technology when they are connected with the organization. Okay, so these policies are some rules that should be followed by the people who engage with the organization. Okay, so these policies are developed for that purpose. Next, let us see the broader view of who are connected to the organization and who are supposed to follow these policies. If you see this image, it contains different types of strategies and governance. What are the different types of applications that people use, and what are different types of data that will be created, and different types of resources that use technology. These are the whole complete stack that is associated with IT management and governance framework. These are the people and users who use all these resources by following the policies that are created. Okay, so these people should follow the rules and regulations that are framed by the IT policy, and they are supposed to abide to it and obligate the policies that are mentioned for the security and successful business continuity of the organization. Hope you guys understood what is the policy and how important it for the organization. In this case, in this concept, we discuss, see, as I told you, before, like maybe a few decades ago, the IT was used for very limited purpose. Then we used to have very limited information, very limited data, and we used to create IT policies. Very small and simple IT policies were used to be there. For as of now, the usage of in IT is increased, information technology is increased, and it become very complex. So governance of the data and accessibility rules and various important policies has become very difficult. Now it is become mandatory for the people who are associated with development of or creation of these IT policies, not able to understand or not able to include everything that is related to the IT. So they started depending on computer models to create IT policies. Okay, now the scenario of application of various simulation models has come into existence. We need to use different types of simulation models to understand how a policy that is created will influence people who are using it, policies, elements like entities or like the systems that are abide to that policy, how they behave in real time. This information should be analyzed, and based on that analysis they are supposed to make IT policies. Hope you guys understood. In the next video I will start explaining about simulation models and how they are used and what is the purpose of using those simulation models. As of now, this is information related to a simple scenario that clearly explains what is IT policy, what is IT governance, and who are associated with why we need to create policy. Hope you guys understood. In the next video, I try to make it clear for you why simulation models are used. Thank you guys. Have a nice time.